Good. All right, we'll just start with a little bit of mobility. Start with some shoulder rolls. Toes are nice and relaxed. Let's try to think about having the weight coming down our heels, so we're not tipping forward onto our toes. So the weight is mainly on your heels and a little bit across the middle of the foot, but not tipping forward like this. And arm circles. And back the other way. And one arm up, one arm down. I don't think it's from Monday. I think it's from swimming. We had to swim like this on Monday, and my open the chest. My triceps really hurt. Relax the shoulders as we open the chest. So I can't promise your triceps won't ache after this, but I don't think they will. I think it was the wretched swimming. All right, hips. And back the other way. And knees. Just bring your feet to hip width apart. There's no hurry. Nice wide circles. And change direction. And ankles, we'll just do one at a time, a few circles in one direction, a few circles in another direction. Change legs. All right, come down onto your mat, and we're going to be sitting cross-legged, so if you need something underneath your bottom, now is the time. Don't worry if, like me, you've got your knees up by your ears. Just going to try to relax. Let's have our hands by our side, push our chest up. And just thinking about relaxing. So if you find you're just tensing up every few seconds, just go back to relaxing. It's hard to relax if you're already tight, so you might have to just keep thinking about it unless it gets a little bit more. And reach forward. Again, just relax again. By which I mean, if you're really tight, just observing the discomfort and then just waiting for it to subside. And then when it does, you can just come down a little bit more. And try not to tense up through the discomfort. All right, well done. So let's come and sit on our feet. So again, you might want to have your wooded thing or your cushion on top of your feet. Just stretching out the ankles. So feet are flat on the floor, stretching out the ankles, and then sitting up if we can. Just do whatever you can. This is good to do on a regular basis. Just keep that mobility in our ankles. All right, and now we're going to come up onto our toes. Stretch out the feet, stretch out the plantar. Up onto your toes. And now pushing the hips forward, chest open, and hips back. Hips forward, chest open, so looking all the way up and back. Drive your hips forward, your chest forward, and back. All the while we're stretching out our toes. All right, and come to standing. Okay, so we are going to start off with deep squats. If you can't get all the way down into a deep squat like this, and not all the way down, roll up your mat halfway so that you've got a little bit of elevation on the heel. If you know that you can get your hips all the way down with your feet flat on the mat, then you don't need to roll up your mat. So let's let's just get into the position we want. So roll up your mat so that you can, with your heels on the mat, you can drop down into a deep squat as deep as you can go. So if you can't do this with your feet on the ground, have your mat rolled up. Okay, I'm going to set the timer. Let's get going. So we're going to do deep squats and then into stand, deep squats into stand. So hips all the way down and then pushing up through the heels. When we're down at the bottom, let's get our elbows pushing our knees out. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to just rock forward through our working the ankles. If you can do this without your hands, that's great, but if you do need your hands, just to lightly push you back up again. So coming back into that squat position of staying low, rocking back and forwards. All right, well, we've got our mats rolled up. We're going to do the next squat exercise. So we're going to come down to a squat and open up right arm, left arm, push up to standing. Time has started. Let's go. All the way down. Right arm up, left arm up, pushing up to standing. And let the knees collapse in, keep them pushing out. Well done. Okay, last squat exercise. So we're going to squat down and then we're going to come to step, straighten our legs, keeping our backs low. If you can keep your hands on the floor, great. If you can't, then just lift them up. So squatting and straightening. So we're staying low, working the back of the legs. Lovely, brilliant. Right, we're now into some leaping around. So we're going to do some drills. We'll start off with high knees. Let's start low. Pushing feet down into the mat, heels are coming down. Let's bring the knees up a little bit higher. Keep pushing down. Like a cat that's clawing something it shouldn't. Push down. Bring the knees up higher and push down. Lovely. And heel flicks. So knees down, heels up to bottom. Keep standing upright. Let's go. Bring the heels all the way up. Let's up the tempo. Keep pushing the hips forward, knees get all our jumping around done in one go. All right, pushing the ground away. Now pulling the knees up. And now pushing the ground away. Pushing down is what we want when we're running. Pulling up, just to straighten the hip flexors. Pulling up. Lovely. And C skips. So forward to the side. Forward to the side with a hop. Let's go. And double it up. Keep hips facing forward. Open the leg wide to the side. Brilliant, well done. Okay, now we're going to do our heel flicks again. We're going to do them as pickups. So instead of bringing the knee, having the knee facing down, we're going to have the knee coming forward, heels to bottom. Let's go. So a flexed foot will help draw your knees up. So your heels describe your vertical line. They're coming straight up. Straight up under your bottom knees, coming forward. Nice and pacey. Just up. Pull those knees up. The heels up. Nearly there. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so we'll finish off our jumping around, nice and simple, cross country, so scissoring arms and legs. Opposite arm to leg. So when your right leg is forward, your left arm should be forward, and that will just help with some stability. Let the heels come down. Arms up to shoulder height. You just do some pulses on the spot. Jumping jacks. And now straight legs, heels away. Straight leg pogos like so. We're so keen. They're nice and bouncy. Legs straight. Kicking forward. Heels away. So keep the legs straight. There's no kick. It's just a straight leg. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We up the tempo a little bit. Last 10 seconds. Brilliant, well done. And skaters. So, hopping from side to side, sending that foot all the way back. Shifting your weight so it's over the standing leg. Hop from side to side. Nice wide hop. Come down low, send that back leg. Carpet is very slippery. Yes, the carpet is very slippery. Carpet plus mat is very spongy. Carpet by itself, very slippery. Lovely. Okay. Now, what did I want to do here? I can't remember. So we're going to do the. Let me have a think about that. All right. So we're going to do Cossack squats and good morning. So you want to have your weight on your right shoulder. Wide stance. Squatting to the right, foot slightly turned out. And now bring the weight to the center, flat back, good morning. So it's straight legs, that's it. And then turning the foot out, squatting to the right, flat back, good morning. All right, timer has started. We'll do 40 seconds to one side, 40 seconds to the other. So wide starts, squatting over to the right, foot turned out, and then bring your feet to parallel as you come forward, flat back. So this one, only the right leg is bending, the left leg isn't bending at all at any time. Come down as low as you can. Don't forget to turn your foot out for the Cossack squat, parallel for the good morning. And change sides. So weight on your left shoulder. You're going to bend that left leg as you come down nice and low. And then, good morning. I hadn't thought about that last exercise because I wrote it in pencil on my other sheet. Oh well. Come as low as you can, straight legs. Lovely. Okay, keep the weight in hand. We're going to come into a narrow squat position, and we're just going to do calf raises from this narrow half squat position. Pushing the front of the ankles towards the other side of the room. Five seconds. Brilliant, well done. Okay, that's the end of round one. Round two, just going to get my weight, my mat in situ, so there's no more slipping around. So we're going to come down into an isolated lunge. So into that lunge position, right leg forward, and you're going to take your arms overhead. So like so. So into our lunge position, we're going to take our arms overhead and just describe maybe a 30 or 40 degree angle, taking our weight all the way overhead, slight arch in the back. Keep your head looking forward, otherwise it will be much harder to balance. All right, time is starting in 3. Let's go. Nice deep lunge, chin is level, taking your weight backwards and forwards. Straight arms. Take it back as far as you can, and then just let it come naturally forward a little bit. Obviously the hard work is where we're tight, drawing the weight back. Nearly there. Brilliant, well done. And change sides. So let's get ourselves settled into our lunge position. Take the weight overhead. Straight arms. Push the weight away. Pull it back over your head. Pull the weight back over your head. Well done. Okay. So the slightly pernicious hop and hold, where we just pop our weights down. So single leg hop from side to side. Try to get as much height as we can. It starts off easy and becomes becomes progressively more pernicious. Let's go. So just get your balance. That's why the hold comes in. Seems easy. Over halfway. When you think of all the difficult things we do, this does not look like one of them, but it does really kill after a while, doesn't it? Brilliant. And change legs. Seconds. Come on. Brilliant. All right. Changing legs again. We're going to do a single leg squat with a knee drive. Okay? And a little hop. Let's go. So just one side. Brilliant. And change legs. So coming down to a single leg squat, taking the foot behind us and driving up. Nearly there. Brilliant. Well done. Okay. So, into a lunge position again. I'm just trying to think of an order to do these in so as not to fatigue us too much. We're going to go into a lunge position. I'm going to hop forward and back. Are we ready? 3 seconds. Brilliant, and change legs. How everyone's calves. Yeah, all right. Calves, quads, we'll all feel it in slightly different places. Let's go. 3 or 4 hops forward, 3 or 4 hops back. Keeping that back leg bent and low. So try not to go up and down. 15 seconds. Brilliant. All right, let's let's have a break from the lunges. We're going to come down into a half kneel for a wood chop. So it's slow on the way down, fast on the way up. So start off with your right leg forward, your arms up, and we're swinging slowly down to the left and fast to the top. Let's go. Control the weight as you bring it down to the left hip. And change legs, left leg forward, arms up, swinging down, rather lowering to the right and swinging it back up again. So lowering to the right hip. It's sort of an opposite chop, isn't it? Keep body stable as we swing up. Brilliant. All right, you can keep your weight in your hands. We're going to step forwards and backwards in a lunge. So stepping forwards and backwards. We'll start off with our left leg. So lunging forwards, lunging backwards. Just moving through these two positions. One more lunging exercise after this. And then that's it for lunges. Control the movement. And change legs. So nice and controlled, not swinging through. Pushing off the feet. Push through the big toe. Come down low each side. All right, let's go into a lunge position again for the last time. Right leg forward. We're going to take the weight slightly to the left, to the centre, to the right. Straight arms. Really lengthen the body. 15 seconds. Well done. And change legs. So coming down. Extend the arms up, to the left, to the centre, to the right. Chin level. Arms straight. We push the weight away as much as we can. Straighten the arms. Push, push, push. Get them directly overhead. Nearly there. weight away, don't have it too far away, and take your bands, let's have your bands around your feet. I'll just pause that a second to let everybody get ready. So ground your feet, not ankles, under your feet. We're going to do high knees. Okay, let's go. And now we're going to turn our foot out against the band. And in against the band. Rotating. Lovely. Change legs. High knees to start with, 20 seconds, and then we'll do those rotations. Let's go. And rotate your foot out. Using your foot like a lever. And in. All right, well done. Keeping the bands around the feet. We're going to kick back. Straight leg, bent leg. Straight leg, bent leg. And now doubling up. Straight leg, bent leg, bent leg. 10 seconds. Well done, brilliant, and change legs. So let's just get ourselves nicely settled, toes relaxed and splayed, standing tall, kick back, push back, kick back, push back. No gripping. And doubling up, kick, kick, push, push, kick, kick, push, push. Keeping the bands round our feet. Actually, we'll have them round our ankles a little bit easier. We're going to do our inverted C's up and down the mat, like so. So take a nice wide step, take your feet all the way to the side of the mat. You're really getting some resistance on the band, with the band. And back. Keep your chest up. Make the C's as big as you can. And coming to the end of our mats, we're going to go up and down on our toes, up and down on our heels. So up, up, up onto your toes. And up and down on your heels, just in your own time. Try to keep your hips forward and not be jackknifed. It's a bit awkward to do that, but that's what we're aiming for. It helps if you have your eye line forward. Fantastic. Okay, so that's, oh, we missed out something. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Don't worry, we will go back to it. Right, bands just around the knees. And we're going to do standing clamshell. So glue your right foot to your left leg, or vice versa, and open up here. So it comes with messing up the order of things, and miss things out. Very silly. And change legs. So quarter squats, glue the right foot to the left calf, and opening up, keeping the hips forward. So you're squeezing the glute, bring the knee out to the side. Don't let the hip follow the knee, keep the hips facing forward. Push that knee out as wide as you can. Alright, so we're going to do that exercise we missed out. It's RDL and the squat, so we'll do it from the stagger stance. You can leave your bands there. So hinging forward, coming down here, and into a squat. We'll do one side and then the other. So hinging forward, taking your weight down, flat back, up, and squat. Okay? It's nice with the band actually. Just a few seconds. Hinging forward. Bend that standing leg. As long as your hips are anteriorly tilted. That means soup spilling out of the front. Lovely, and change sides. So adjust your stagger. Let's lift and tilt. Pushing down through the heels, bringing to standing. Give your glutes a little squeeze when you come up to the top of the squat. Brilliant. Okay, we can keep our weights in hand and we'll keep our bands exactly where they are. We're going to do, come down into a squat, up onto our toes, little crab walk. Staying low, chest up. Try not to let your ankles roll out, just pushing the front of your foot forwards. Brilliant. Staying exactly in this position, coming down into a squat. Down into a squat, everybody. Nice wide squat and alternating calf raises. Chest up, head up. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so if you have the weights down, we're going to do a side lift and a bent leg. Straight and bent. Straight and bent. And now doubling up. 2 out to the side, with a straight leg, 2 with a bent leg. So incorporating a bit of a squat in there, single leg squat. Brilliant, and change sides. So just 1 and 1 first, 1 straight leg, 1 both legs bent, both legs straight, both legs bent. And doubling up. Brilliant. Okay, so down onto your side. You can have your knee down. We're going to do a leg lift from a side plank. So you can have one knee down. And we're going to just do a leg lift to the side. Timer starts in 3. Let's go. Halfway. Well done, and change over to the other side. Halfway. Well done. Onto your backs. We're going to have our bands round our feet. So coming up onto your hands for a reverse plank position, you're going to need to have your feet slightly wide in hip width apart, so have a bit of resistance on the band, otherwise it'll be slack and pingy. So you're going to have your hips up. We're going to march our knees towards the chest. Are we ready? It's going to be fun. I like it. Hips up. Let's go. Hips up. Lovely. This time we're going to do an alternating leg lift. So staying in this position, lift, place it down, lift the other side, place it down. Hips up. Awkward. hips to the mat, keeping the bands around the feet or ankles. We're just going to lie down, have a nice relax, support your lower back, lift your legs up and flutter. The legs are going in and out. You can do it nearly halfway. Have the feet nice and low to the ground. 15 seconds. We can do it. 10. Come on, nearly there. 5. Bands away. Right. Quickly onto our front. We're going to alternate between press up and 4 knee to elbows. We're going to do 4 straight, 4 across the body. So if you normally do your press up on your knees, just do a very light press and then knee to elbow. 4 straight, press, 4 across the body. Press, straight, press, across the body. Fantastic. And all the way down onto your elbows, we're going to do hip dips. So arcing your hips from left to right. Let's go. So from a low plank position, arcing the hips, letting them drop all the way down. Halfway. 10. Come on. How much movement can you get now? Fantastic. Okay. So nice and straightforward now on our backs for dead bug. We'll be able to do this. So on your backs for dead bug, so arms in the air, legs in tabletop position, right arm and left leg going away, the other pair staying in the home position and alternate. So you can get your hands on the floor behind you and make sure your knee in the home position is not coming in towards your chest. Keep it straight above your hips. Turn your back arch. Well done. So we're going to stay in this position with our arms directly overhead, and we're going to lower our feet to the ground and now bring our knees to our arms and just rock through this position. It seems easy, but it's going to get you in the abs. Keep your arms upright so they're not coming towards the knees. Make your abs work to bring your knees in towards you. Gently tapping down. Anyone burning? Oh, good. There's no groaning. Gosh, it's too easy. They're so strong. What else can we give them? Oh, well done. Okay, we've got another very nice one here. So we're on all fours. We're going to do, you know when we do the aeroplane and standing, well we're doing it on all fours, so how nice is that? So we're going to start off, we're tucking in, extending your way head up, opening that hip so the thigh is facing the side of the room, return it to the floor, and tuck in again. Okay, let's go. So tuck, knee to head, extend, chest up, rotate. and change sides. Stay in this position. We're going to do our Superman. So we're the opposite to dead bug. We're on the dead bug in the inverse position. So right arm away, left leg away, return to centre and alternate. Save this one, because the next one's going to be harder. So really extend your toes as far away from your fingertips. We're going to do exactly the same, but we're going to do it on our toes, so not kneeling. So you might find it easier to do your 2-point plank by lifting your leg up first and then your arm. If you lift your leg and your arm up at the same time, it might be some wobbling. If you know you can do it, then do it both at the same time. If you suspect you might wobble, then I would lift one up gingerly first and then the other. And alternate. Karen, so good at these, let's just see if we can keep practicing so we can do them. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so back to abs. Take your weight. We're going to do sit-ups with the weight, pushing the weight as straight up as we come up. And your knees bent, or knees straight as you like, pushing the weight up and rolling back. Pushing the weight up and rolling back. Take it all the way overhead. Roll the shoulders. Lots of shoulder work today. Now come into a sitting position. We're going to have our feet off the mat, having our arms forward and taking your arms overhead. That's a small angle and you'll want to have your head facing forward, otherwise it will be too difficult. So try not to rock around too much. Reduce the movement if you need to. Keep as stable as possible, she says. We are all in the same boat here. So try to take the weight overhead. There you go. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, so we are on our backs for 4-position glute bridge. So your right foot on your left knee, and you want to have the weight on your left hip. We're going to come up into glute bridge, pushing through that right heel. Sorry, that left heel that's on the ground. So let the knee drop over as much as it can, and Push up through the left heel, drive the weight down, adding resistance. As you come up, keep pushing that knee away. And change sides. So the weight on the right hip, left foot on the right knee. Allow that left knee to drop right open. And push up. You'll have to keep mentally pushing away. We can do it with your hand, the left knee driving up through the right heel. Really squeezing the glutes at the top. Fantastic. Okay, pop the weight at the end of your mat. We're going to do our hip flexor up and over. So have your legs wide, take your right foot and arc it over, meet the left, and then all the way to the other side. We're just going to do 20 seconds each side. Nice high arcs. And now bring your left foot to meet your right foot. There's so many there, 3 more to go. Brilliant. Okay, so come into a 90-90 position with one leg at 90 degrees, 90 degree at the knee in front of you and one leg behind. So you can get this at least a 90 degree angle here. Now this is where you'll need your support again to pop underneath the hip of the front leg. To try to get you as far to upright as possible so we're not down here. Let's get nice and lifted. So we're just going to do cat-cow in this position. Making sure the back leg is well back and the hip is fully extended. So it's a small movement. I haven't pressed the timer. We've had bonus. Let's keep going. We'll just do another 10 seconds here and then we have 30 seconds on the other side. And change sides. So move your support to the other side. Let's have those at least 90 degree angles. Sit up as tall as we can. And cat-cow. Well done. Okay. Last two on our tummy. So we're going to do scorpion first. So arms wide out to the side. Bend the left leg, foot to the sky. Press the knee up and take the left foot over to the right side. And now return. And the same again with the other leg. Bend the leg, push the foot up, and then take it over to the other side. With a nice twist and decompression in the spine. Push up. Lovely. Staying in this position, we're going to do some reverse carpet angels, floor angels, mat angels in your case. So arms and legs out to the side, and we're going to make carpeters or mat angels. Take the legs out wide. that long beak is a sign it's all over. So just come up onto all fours and push all the way through into child pose. You've got your comfortable thing, you need to put it underneath your bottom. And you can do that. We're pushing back. Don't worry about hitting your head to the mat. You want to really focus on pushing your sit bones to your heels. Push the mat away, strong arms. Armpits pressing towards the mat. And now rolling up onto all fours. Just do a few more rounds of cat-cow, quite a different movement really from when we're sitting down. Tuck your toes under and up into downward dog. Ankles lifted. Press your heels to the ground. And pedal, pedaling your heels down towards the ground.